Hi there everybody, this is Rich Hebner coming to you to discuss ways to access ABI Inform electronic library through Norwich's library.norwich.edu. Recently I've discovered that many students do not know what the available resources are for online journals that we have access to. So as you can see on the screen here, I'm actually doing this from my home office, so this screen pops up when I type library.norwich.edu in my browser window. I'm going to go ahead and log in. And then I'm taken to the Kreuzberg Library database. Lucky for us, ABI Inform is the first in the list, and that's actually through Proquest. Proquest provides this, and there's another link for Proquest way down here somewhere. Proquest Computing is what I use quite frequently, and a bunch of these other ones. Hoover's Online, a lot of the business students use this for specific company information. But back to computing, specifically for the MIS class this term. You click ABI Inform Global, and it'll bring you to this Proquest screen. Maybe you've seen this screen before. So when I pick my topic, let's say my topic is Enterprise Resource Planning, I can type that in and hit search and watch what happens. I get 123,000 some odd results. All of these results have Enterprise Resource Planning somewhere in the title or abstract or text. So what I propose that you do, that'll really help a lot, is narrow the search to scholarly journals only. These would be the peer-reviewed journals and conference proceedings. And then down here we have publication date. This shows 1917 to 2012. What I'd like to have you do is move this all the way up here to 2010 and click Update. And that significantly reduces the results here. I can also click Full Text and Peer Reviewed. Of course, when I do that, I'll have to go through this again here. I only want the peer-reviewed ones. Click Update. And now I'm down to 5,000, which is, believe it or not, much more manageable. And you can see that by looking at this, I know that there have been at least 5,000 some odd articles published related to ERP. So this is a very fruitful area for further research. From user perceptions here and implementations that, maybe you'll find this one particularly interesting. So I can click on Citation Abstract. And the first thing you want to do is simply read the abstract to see if that's of interest to you. If this particular abstract doesn't grab your attention, then move on immediately. There's no sense reading this article if it doesn't really grab you or get you interested. So you can always go back and find another one. Another thing that I like to do is I use EndNote, which is a reference manager. Now, Microsoft Word comes with a reference manager, but it doesn't allow you to do detailed things that like RefWorks or EndNote allow you to do. One of the things that's really cool, I have EndNote loaded here, and if you ever decide to go to grad school, you'll want to pick up a copy of EndNote. It's not that expensive, and I believe it's just endnote.com. What I would do is find articles that are the most interesting to me, and I can check them. I'll just check a few just to give you an example. And then there's this button over here that says Export Save. So down here it says Export to ProSite, EndNote, or Reference Manager. These share a common format, by the way. I use EndNote. And item selected for, export to ProSite, EndNote, continue. This screen pops up, and it knows that I already have EndNote installed, so it's going to open up with the software. Click OK, and it imports those 4 references directly into my citation manager. And the other great thing is, when I come over to Microsoft Word, I'll make a new Word document if I can find it over here. I can type some stuff and reference, EndNote, insert citation. How about one of the ones that I imported? See over here, I imported this Jackson, Leonard A, and here's Jackson. And if I scroll down here, it pulls in everything, including the abstract and some notes and more information than you probably would need. But the URL is also helpful for going back to that page later on. Click Insert. It inserts the name and the date in perfect APA, and it also gives you the complete reference. So this is great without having to type the entire reference here. Very, very helpful. So I hope that this helps you a little bit, at least in searching and narrowing the results of your searches in ABI Inform. I'll do another search, let's say collaboration in virtual teams. I'm asking for full text, peer-reviewed. It shows me where it found the virtual team and collaboration. Narrow the results even more. And I want very recent articles. And it's narrowed down to 708, certainly manageable compared to the 4,000 or 5,000 earlier. And I can, of course, select a few and export, which is great. Give it a second, open that up, and imported a few more here. And I organized mine a bit in here into groups. It's a very handy tool. Very easy to use once you get used to it. Another thing back on the search results is if I go into one of these, virtual team collaboration and innovation. Okay, that sounds interesting. Citation, and then see this thing cite up here? It will give you the exact citation in APA format or a bunch of other formats if you want. Looks like it's taking a minute on this one. There it goes. And I can simply copy and paste this if I want to into my Word document. Just like that. And of course I can always cite this. Blah blah, another citation, just like that. This concludes the short video. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or just stop by my office or of course, ask me after class. Thanks, and have a great day.